Okay. It's live. Hello. Really? Hello. I'll give them a second. Hold on. Let's give them a second to come in. Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. I see everyone's coming in. Welcome.
Hello.
Men. Hello. Come on in and join us. Give it a good 30 more seconds and we'll dive in. See them in the waiting room. Okay. We have 2 more in the waiting room. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Janine Henderson, the president of the PTSA. Welcome to yet another meeting, our January 2022 first meeting of the year. We have the majority of the board here. I'll let them say hello. I'll just go in no particular order. We have our legislative chair, Will. You want to tell everyone good evening?
Hey, good evening, parents. Good evening, everyone. I'm one of the newer members on the board. But if you have any legislative concerns, just feel free to let me know or drop a message in the chat and we can address it. Thanks.
And we have Tanisha. Tanisha is our VP Upper Campus. Tanisha, you want to say hello?
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming out.
And we have Lolita. She's our VP for the Lower Campus. Lolita, would you like to say hello?
Hey, everybody. So great to see you. I'm the VP of the Lower Campus. Any questions or concerns, have something on your mind, I am the one that you would lean into. Nice to meet you.
And we have Arnita, our treasurer. You're on mute, Arnita.
Sorry, everyone. I was bit by the mute monster. I want to say hello, Happy New Year. Thank you all for joining us. I also want to acknowledge Lisa Burnham, who is a member of the fundraising and financial committee. She is also on board. We want to say thank you to everyone and Happy New Year. So, and Miss Lisa is also on the call. So we are here and ready to serve.
Hello, Miss Lisa. Would you like to say hello as well?
Yes. Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. Very excited to work with you all this year and get things done for our kids.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa, and welcome. And we have our Rob, our IT guy. Rob, all things IT. Rob, would you like to say hello?
Hey, how y'all doing? Good seeing you.
I don't think I missed anyone. Did I miss anyone?
Kelly is on too.
Janine, Kelly is on via phone.
Okay.
Our secretary, Kelly Witt, is also on via phone. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for joining. She is working, so she is trying to join and work at the same time.
Welcome, Kelly. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start out by saying you've been introduced to the board, and if you all had the last meeting, if you were on the last meeting, you may have met Kelly, but we're fully staffed tonight, and we're going to get even bigger because we're going to have student members on our board finally. We got names coming, we've gotten some recommendations, and we're going to speak with the parents, and we're going to work it out with the parents so that our students can have representatives on the board and they could start speaking for the students. They can speak on their behalf. They can make recommendations. So the board is going to grow a little bit. So by our next meeting, hopefully you'll see the names of our new student members joining us. So, and if it's your child, congratulations and thanks for sharing your child with us because we need that type of liaison from our kids, because we can't be in all places all times, and the kids see things and know things that we don't know, so we really need to hear from them. So that's exciting news that I have, and I'm looking forward to it because I haven't seen it in the last couple of years that I've been on the board. I know I haven't seen much presence from our students, and this is who it affects the most. You know, the things that we do, we're doing it for them. So it would be great to have them on the board. So with that said, I'm going to pass the mic, and I'm going to let our treasurer give us an update and a report. And as we go along, I think we'll mention, if you have questions, you can pop them in the chat. We're going to try to answer them as we go along, or we'll answer them at the end of the night. If you don't get a response from us immediately, we will answer all your questions at some point tonight. Okay, Arnita, can you share your report with our members?
Thank you, Madam President. I first want to let the parents know that that we are actually looking forward to our student leaders coming on board. They will be a part of a process. We actually have some programs that we are looking to implement for them. So please make sure that your middle school students are signed up. For those parents that are signing up tonight, and you are also signing up your students, make sure you let us know their grade and if they are looking to be a part of the middle school, the middle school program, because we do want to make sure that our middle school students are experiencing being on the board and learning opportunities to lead from that aspect, as well. They will also gain service hours for participating as a part of the board. Currently, I wanted to say, of course, you all know, and we reported last month that we had our that we had our Chipotle fundraiser that netted us over $700. In December, we had our Red Robin fundraiser, which was absolutely fun. During our Red Robin fundraiser, we gave cupcakes to our participants who came that night. We stayed, we had people to buy the Christmas bulbs at the fundraiser. The fundraiser itself, it netted $228. We were not anticipating that we would collect a lot of money from the fundraiser. I think we wanted to do the fundraiser because it gave us an opportunity to meet our parents, to really sit and laugh and talk, and we had a good time at the fundraiser. I also wanted to let you all know that as a part of the holiday bulb fundraiser, the board decided that for all of our teacher members, we would gift an ornament, a holiday ornament to each of our teacher members. And so we gifted 13 bulbs to our teacher members, and those 13 bulbs were at a cost of $195 to the board. We did purchase holiday bulbs. The purchase of the holiday bulbs, we purchased 125 bulbs at $975. However, the cost of all of the bulbs were covered by our two fundraisers. So any monies that we have collected, we haven't lost any money. And so all of the bulbs that we sell are just to pay back. Currently, we have only sold 10 bulbs. And we think that the selling of the bulbs was because everything was going on with COVID. The kids ended up going virtual. So we did not put years on the bulbs. So we are anticipating that next year we will be able to sell out of our holiday ornaments. Currently, the bank today had many problems, and I usually try to measure up the bank account with what we have. So currently we have $3,300 still in the bank. For every dollar we've spent, we have done things to raise money. So we have consistently maintained at least a $3,000 budget. And at the moment, that is about it. We're still looking to apply for a grant from the county, from Prince George's County for the grant. The things that we are reaching out to the county in terms of our grant, we are looking to replace the Accokeek Academy sign. We are also looking to provide additional PPE. And we are also looking to clear the shrubbery from that corner at the corner of Livingston and at the corner of Livingston Road where the school is. We're looking to clear that particular area so that we can, so that area can be clear for parents to utilize. Bulbs are still available for purchase and we are looking for it. Now, thank you for the parent who reached out to me. So during the Red Robin fundraiser, we had a number of parents that purchased via Cash App. We had some problems with our Cash App at that time. So please know that we will be submitting a Cash App request to you within the next 2 weeks because we had to work with them to clear up some issues. So we will be requesting that $15 feedback. So just look for it when it comes. We will send a request for the Cash App. And like I said, the grant we are requesting from the county is a $10,000 grant. And that $10,000, we are looking to provide the school with PPE. We are looking to replace the Accokeek Academy sign. And we are looking to clear the shrubbery that is right at the corner entrance of the school. That's it. Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns?
Arnita, are you still looking for people to help with getting the grant pulled together?
Absolutely. If anyone wants to be a part of our grant writing committee, please reach out to me, put your email in the chat, and I will get it. Because we do need, while we know what we want, it's always good to have someone who can give us all the pretty words to say to get the grant money. And lastly, I have missed, there's another member of the committee that I chair, which is Ms. Burnham. She has been reaching out. One of the initiatives that we are looking to try to push forward this year is to be able to have an opportunity for us to provide fresh foods to the school, be it snacks, be it parents picking up fresh food items. So we are currently researching the fresh food initiative. And I will turn it over to Ms. Burnham for a few minutes to give you all an update on that. Lisa?
Yeah, thank you so much, Arnita. So I have been looking into there's a federal grant that goes to school districts. It's called the, I'm so sorry, I don't have the document open in front of me, but I think it's the school to farm or farm to school USDA grant. And so they provide a certain amount of money to school districts that that submit a grant proposal to them. And so I'm looking to find out the next upcoming deadline for it because this 2021-2022 school year application has closed. So we'll have to take advantage of the next deadline. And I've also been reaching out to organizations in the area, one of them being Dreaming Out Loud. I'm not sure if anyone is familiar with that organization. It's headed up by a gentleman named Christopher Bradshaw, who he's been running it for about 10 years. And he basically trains people to become local farmers, and he works with a bunch of farms. And his organizations trains young people on sustainable local food production. And I think there is a bit of selling of foods as well. And so his schedule has been a bit busy, and I've asked him if he'd be willing to talk to me and hopefully Arnita about just what options are available with farms in our area. And we're going to just figure out how exactly we can work it out that at minimum, Accokeek Academy can get regular shipments of fresh foods, because that's a concern that many families have raised, just getting more nutritious options in for the kids. So that is something that I am working on. And another thing that I wanted to share is that I have been able to secure a really large quantity of hand sanitizers. And so I'm gonna donate it to Accokeek Academy. So hopefully I'll be getting them in the next week or two. And I'll circle up with you, Arnita, about that. So those are my updates.
So thank you so much, Lisa. And our team, it is Lisa, myself, and Desiree Williams. We are really looking to work with the school for a number of different things. We will have a part of the grant that we are looking for is also to provide PPE to the school. And we are also looking at how we can find ways to allow our middle school students to gain their service hours by helping us with and I'm trying to think. So Accokeek Academy sits at the corner. There is a church by the Wise for those that are in the Accokeek area that does, they do a pantry. And so I have reached out to them to allow our kids to help with, distributing the food so they can get their service hours. We've not been able to do that yet just because of COVID, but we hope that we can at least get the kids to be involved with it at least before the end of the school year. So please keep looking out for that. And, we'll provide more information as it comes. Lastly, from Ms. Brown, I did get your info. I have your email down and I'll send you something offline, and I appreciate you. Thank you. The last thing that we do want to make sure that we are telling parents is that please make sure that you are registered at smile.amazon.com. Our Amazon, that is easy money for us. We got $117, I believe, this month alone. And to be quite honest, I'm sure that's all mine. Just smile.amazon.com. If you order for Amazon, which most of us do, that is a very easy way to donate to the school. We get a portion of that. As well, if you shop at Wise Grocery Store, they are partnering with us. If you need the bar scan or the QR code, please let us know. We can send that to you. Every time you go to Wise, if you scan the barcode, we will get a portion of the proceeds of your purchase. So does anybody have any questions for the hospitality/fundraising/financial committee? That is us. Ms. Decanay, we will find, and I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name, in terms of the school max and the community service hours, what I can tell you to do is to reach out to your child's counselor for the school max hours, because the counselors have more of the information related to the service hours. So if you reach out to your child's grade counselor, that person will be able to let you know about service hours.
Another question, Arnita. Hey, everybody, I just wrote inside of the chat. This is Lolita, that we understand that not everyone has access to type to everyone on this particular call. Thus, if you have a question, just go ahead and type it in. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa said, I would love to get the barcode for Weiss because she shops there regularly. So I can send you that email, Arnita.
Okay, and Vanessa, if you have put your email into the chat, or let us know, we will get you the barcode information.
I have it. I'll send it over.
Thank you. Is there any questions regarding fundraising opportunities, joining the hospitality, fundraising, and financial committee. If you want to join our committee, please just put your name in the chat and say that you will, or join through Member Hub and say you want to be a part of the financial or the hospitality committee, or fundraising. We will have some opportunities for fundraising that we will be discussing at our next meeting, or we'll be sending out through email. One of the things that the board did discuss, we know you all are saying, why are we all fundraising? What is the money going for? And what we want to let you all know is that we are continuing to fundraise and create opportunities, because we want to make sure that once the world opens up, that we have money in the bank, that we're able to do things. As you all know, we have currently, we funded the spelling bee. Again, for our teacher members, we provided the bulbs, the Christmas bulbs. When it comes to teacher appreciation time, we will be dealing with, we will provide opportunities for our teachers. We have also, one of our teachers is a member of Donors Choice. She submitted a request. We have funded her request for funding for her class. So I strongly suggest for each of you parents that are on the call, reach out to your child's teachers and let them know. We hate to be cliche-ish, and we didn't steal from American Express, but we want them to know that membership does have its privileges, that we support our teacher members. One of our teacher members, like I said, we provided $200 to her for her and her request because she was a teacher member. Again, our teacher members received a holiday ornament from us. We will be looking forward to working with our teacher members moving forward. So please, 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 everyone, get your teacher members to join the PTSA.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I see a question, Arnita, in the box.
Okay.
Does anyone know, excuse me, if the school has a pantry, or do you donate directly to the church? Is there a shelf or a stable in the school? Do they have a pantry? I've never heard of one. Do you all know?
As far as I know, we do not have a pantry at the school. From a PTA's perspective, we have told the school that, from PTSA perspective, we have told the school that if they need certain snacks for children, that we will provide a specific amount of snacks for them to provide to the children. The school has not asked for that, and neither has any of the teachers. The pantry that is down the street is just donations. Anyone can donate to the pantry that is at the church at the, oh my gosh, I had the name of the church, but I cannot think of it. I'll put it in the chat before we get off this call, but they will allow our children to assist.
United.
It's United Methodist, Lisa?
Yes.
Okay.
United Methodist or Faith Methodist, something like that.
Yes, but it is right down the street, right down the road from the school. It is right by the library. And they actually give food to the community every Friday. One of our teacher members, Miss Armstrong, is saying she is planning to begin a pantry for our school this year. So Miss Armstrong, thank you so much for that. If you will reach out to myself or to Miss Lisa, to Miss Janine, we can assist you with that process.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. And as parents, as you all know, the PTA, we wanted to try to do a trunk or treat. And because we couldn't get enough parents, we do want you all to know that the PTSA donated over 1,500 pieces of candy to the lower campus during the Halloween season, to give to children that couldn't necessarily go trick-or-treating. So please know that we don't just keep your money. We utilize the money for the school, for the teachers, for the children. We definitely are not frivolous. We are very thoughtful in our yeses and our no and our no's. But as you know, you all as parents, you have the ability to be a part of the process. Please, 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 if you have thoughts, you have ideas, or anything that we can do to make our school better, please, by all means, let us know. You can reach out to me at treasurer@aaptsa.com. That email will go to me. It will go to Miss Lisa, Miss Desiree. We do sit and we talk. We offer ideas, suggestions to the main executive board to get done what needs to happen.
Thank you, Arnita. I see the questions coming, and what I'm seeing here is a concern with if you're set to direct messaging or if you're messaging everyone. So if you feel like you posted a chat and no one's responding, it may be because it directly went to someone or not to everyone, not sure, but just check your status if you submitted something and we have not responded to it.
Janine, I have
yes.
another question that,
Sure.
do you mind? So Miss Michelle, in terms of the yearbook, the PTSA does not offset the cost of the yearbooks. The yearbooks are completely paid for by the parents based on what the school needs are. The PTSA does not offset those costs.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to you, Tanisha, as your dual role, your master role, some membership information and some.
We have 2 more questions. Can we pop into those before we go to Tanisha?
Sure.
Okay. So the first one is from Miss Chisley, and she said, I wanted to say thanks again for funding my donor's choice. Could I possibly ask for snacks for my class for Valentine's Day? Oh, you don't have to read this out. Sorry. Yes, I didn't see that part. Listen, Miss Chisley and all the other teachers, there is a form, so we'll make sure we get that to you. My bad. But at least you didn't say anything crazy. I should have read all of it. I'm sorry. We'll take care of that. No problem.
Yes, I did see it, Miss Chisley. And you are very welcome.
Yes. The other is post the Amazon link in other stores that we have a partnership with. Absolutely. That's something that we can do on our website. Rob can hook us up with doing that. Would you mind, Rob?
And to get you guys thinking, we will have a Chick-fil-A fundraiser in February because my kids, the kids that are in my life that are at Accokeek, I see a few of the parents, Morgan, Samira, all of them, they're like, we want to go to Chick-fil-A. So we are in the process of setting up a Chick-fil-A fundraiser for the month of February so that I can make sure that those children that I know personally, Autumn and Sky and Morgan and Samira, that they don't beat me up because we didn't go to Chick-fil-A.
Okay, we are ready for that. That sounds exciting. Tanisha, are you ready? Do we have any last minute questions? Nothing popped in? No? Going once, going twice? All right, Tanisha, take over.
Hi, everyone. Tanisha Williams here. I'm the Vice President Upper Campus, but still kind of serving the role as membership, working with membership. So we are currently at 99 members. If you are not a member and you're on the line, go to the AAPTSA.org site. I guess if someone could type that in the chat, or I can in a sec here, AAPTSA.org, and join. Help advocate for your children, help us with fundraising, help us with doing more for the school. And let's try to make this a great year and get ready for next year. So along with that membership, let me also mention that elections are going to be coming up. So if you've been thinking about maybe serving on the board or you want to do a little bit more, then send an email to really anyone on the board. You can send it to secretary@aaptsa.org or membership, or my email is vicepresidentuc@aaptsa.org. If you can send with your interest, there's a form to fill out indicating what position you like to run for and just a little bit about yourself. So we'll be having those elections later this year. I know we are seeking people for the election and nominating committee. So if you're not interested in running, but you'd like to serve on that committee to help organize and pull off the nominations and pull off the election, then please let us know. Send an email to our secretary, secretary at aaptsa.org, and she will let you know what exactly you need to do that. So the positions that we will be doing will be, once again, president, vice president, upper campus, vice president, lower campus, treasurer, secretary, and then we have the legislative chair, communication, and membership chair. But the elected ones are the president, vice president, upper and lower campus, the treasurer, and the secretary. So please look into it, think about it. If you've been thinking about it and you're not sure, contact one of us. We'll be glad to tell you what is involved with it. Really, you get out of it what you put into it, and it's all for the benefit of the students in our community. So I think that's all I have on from the membership standpoint, and that would be for the 22-23 school year. That's all, Janine.
All right. And for those parents who may not be up to speed on the spelling bee, do you want to give them a little blurb for that, Tanisha, how great that's going?
Yeah, I can. I didn't know if you wanted that. So it's kind of bleeding into, I guess, VP report. Yeah, VP upper campus. We are actually, for the entire school, we're sponsoring the spelling bee. The PTSA paid the fee to enter the script spelling bee competition. So Mrs. Lee from the upper campus and Miss Perea from the lower campus are the coordinators there at the school. And the PTSA has been assisting with, really assisting with them and providing any support they need with the planning of it. Where does now all of your students should have taken a spelling test in the classroom. And of those students, the top students from each grade level, the top 3 students from each grade level got to move on to the final round. The final round will be held later this month or potentially the beginning of February. And we will have a K-4 winner. So of all of the kindergarten through 4th grade students, the top 3 of each grade level, they will all compete, and there will be one winner there. The PTSA has purchased trophies, so they get trophies and everything. For 5th through 8th grade, there will also be one winner from there. That winner, the 5th through 8th grade winner, will move on to the Prince George's County competition. They will compete there, representing Accokeek Academy. If they are the successful person there at the county level, then they will move on to the National Script Spelling Bee. So we're really excited, and I think the students are very excited about it. So if you have any questions about your students and their participation, what have you, Miss Lee and Miss Perea have been coordinating and working really hard and a lot of long hours to pull this off. So this is the first year we're doing it, and we think it'll come out a success, and we'll work on it, improve, and I think it'll be really, really a benefit for be even better next year. So that's about it. But the PTSA has sponsored by paying the entry fee, and then we're also purchasing the trophies for the winners. So that's about it. Any questions?
Okay, thank you for that. And we'll keep watching for questions. If you think of any, put them in the chat. And we can move forward. Lolita, would you like to share with the members what you have to report out?
Yes, as soon as I found that mute button, absolutely. Hey, everybody. Hey, I am Lolita E. Walker. I have a 9-year-old scholar that is in 4th grade, and I'm your VP for the lower campus. So what I wanted to share with you all today is the Renew You campaign. I know you saw the flyer, but it was last year. It was way at the end of last year. And so just wanted to remind you that the uniform replenishment program is at Accokeek Academy. Some of our parents and households would love to have uniforms that their scholars can fit, whether it is that they're not able to purchase any at this time, or kids just grow out of uniform so quickly. So you can please drop off your washed and folded, gently used uniforms to the front offices at the lower campus between 9:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Okay, so that's 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., which means that there won't be the traffic because school will be in session on regularly scheduled school days. You can drop off at the lower campus for both the upper and the lower campus. Any grade, any size, you can bring those there. I'm gonna just give you the directions really quickly, and we'll send this out one more time. You're gonna sort your gently used uniforms that may no longer fit your children, wash, fold, and bag them, then just drop them off between those hours of 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And if you are in need of uniforms for your child, just let the front desk staff know. And we'll make sure that we can get those to you as soon as folks start delivering those. We did have a drop off and pickup. We didn't have anyone that attended, although there were folks that said they were in need. So I think help looks like if you are in need, then let folks know and we'll do our best to try to provide that for you. Okay. Another thing that we have that I don't know if some of the new parents knew about is an idea jar, and we'll send those links out again. So the idea jar is if you have any thoughts that can make the school better, that you believe, and even if you want to participate in helping out, that would be amazing as well. Then we have an idea jar for that electronically. We'll make sure you get that. The other is we love to give praise to our teachers and help them. They go through a lot, and a lot of times they get complaints. So we want to make sure they can also get some praises, and we have an opportunity to do that electronically as well, where you can put a teacher's name in, and we'll make sure that they get the note. So we will send that out again with the notes. And that's all I have from the lower campus perspective. And both of those are actually for the upper and the lower campus, all of the three that I just named. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them at this time, or you can send me an email. Tanisha, what's your email address?
Yeah, mine is Vice President. I'll put it in the chat, but it's Vice President UC at AAPTSA, and Lolita's is LC.
Yes, so there you go. Vice President LC at PTSA.org. Thank you.
Thanks, Lolita. Okay, I don't see any questions on my side, so I'm going to keep moving. We're going to move on to Will, our legislative chair, to see if, Will, you have anything you want to report out or share with our members?
Hello, good evening, everyone. So 2 small updates to put out. During our last meeting, we kind of revisited and talked about the boundary initiative from the PGCPS. I just want everyone to know, like, the most current update, we're still in phase 1. If you weren't able, hopefully everyone was able to attend one of the webinars or the call-ins where you got to speak with the project managers of all 3 initiatives that they're proposing. If not, I have the link. I'm going to send it out to everyone. You guys can go take a look on the website. There is a tool where you can punch in your address and it'll show you the projected changes based off of which boundary is being implemented. And we're just trying to keep all of our parents informed, right, of any decisions or any impacts or changes. The next update, phase 2, doesn't begin until April. We have April, where we're going to actually solidify one of the final scenario developments. And as I get more information, I'll be sure to get that out during our meetings. But they did all the post scenario stakeholder engagements where they talked to parents and many stakeholders and teachers and got their opinions. Now they're taking a break and consolidating all that data collection and analysis, where they're going to present one of those options to the school board for the final. So if any new updates come out, I will be sure to get that out. Additionally, at the beginning of the school year, a lot of parents expressed a concern about the sidewalk. And so as soon as we get more information on how that's going for the school and how we can get that moving, I'll be sure to push that out through our meetings. Once again, I'll put my email out there too. It's legislative@AAPTSA. If you guys have anything, .org. Thanks, guys. That's it.
Thank you, Will. Any questions popping in? Anyone see anything?
Yes, there is a question. Thanks, Sarah, for the question. The question is, how much shrubbery are we talking about? If somebody wants to just give a little bit of detail.
I'm referring to at the very beginning of the call, the treasurer was talking about things we're asking for in the grant. And one of the things was the shrubbery on the corner. And you mentioned Livingston. I'm just trying to picture which shrubbery you're talking about and how much.
No problem. Thank you so much for asking. So If you notice when we are coming down Berry Road, I think that's considered Berry Road. So right at the corner of Berry Road and Livingston Road, where the four-way stop is, there is a bit of shrubbery right there in that corner. And so we are looking to clear that shrubbery that is right there. And hopefully to put our sign right there. Do you know where I'm talking about?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Appreciate it. Sorry.
Yes, no, we want, so the sign is kind of off from there. And we want to get a bigger sign that actually has a ticker. We want to clear off all of that shrubbery and put the sign there. So it makes it appears a little bit more appealing and welcoming for the school.
Got it. Thank you very much.
And again, if anyone is looking to help us to write the grant, we are open for it.
Thank you, Arnita. For those of you who may have been on the last meeting, at the end of the night, I know we had questions coming, but I had a concern, and I see our numbers are reflected here. My concern was our participation. At some point, we didn't have a lot of participants. We didn't have a lot of folks coming out to the meetings and logging on, and we have since grown quite a bit, and I am so very happy. But what I would like to do, someone needs to go on mute. Thank you. What I would like to ask is, are you a member, or should I say, if you're not a member, can you share why you are not a member, or if you're just recently joined? Maybe 3 people. I don't need to hear from many. I'm just trying to get a tally of those who are here, those who have joined, to see how we're growing, to see if we're even growing, and what we need to do to make it better, to make our general body as large as possible. Because again, Accokeek is a large school. We have quite a few kids. And tonight, I can't see the number, but I know we have 99 members to approximately 800 kids, I think. How many kids we have? What was the last count? I don't even know. But
17, ma'am, it was 1,700 kids, and
okay.
Currently we have 43 participants on this call.
Okay, so my concern is the number ratio, and I think we all get where I'm going with this. And I just want to see it grow, but I want to see what we need to do to make it grow. And if we don't hear from you, or you don't tell us what's missing, what we need to add, what take away, that's what we're here for. But we have to grow. Our kids need us, at that big number of 1,700 or whatever, and 43 participants, or even 99 members overall. I would like to see it grow. So can I get maybe 3 volunteers that are not members? Raise your hand if you are not a member. Is that Sade Davis, I think? Nobody's in trouble. Nothing's gonna happen. Okay, I see 3. Okay, let's see. Who want to pick up?
Ma'am, we have Mr. John Chester Ennis, who is not sure of his status, but he is a recent member to Accokeek Academy. We can check Mr. Ennis and let you know. We also have a number of hands raised based on that. So I'm going to go through that process. So I'm going to start with Miss Davis, Miss Sade Davis.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for having me. I am a new parent here to a 2nd grade scholar, and I just joined tonight, as you all dropped the link in the chat. So thanks again for that bit of information. But for me, what helped me come to tonight's meeting was the fact that my son's teacher put it in Class Dojo as a reminder in the direct messages to the parents, versus it just coming in the thread of the multiple messages that I get on Class Dojo, because I have another student at another school. So my Class Dojo is kind of busy. So when it just gets dropped in Class Dojo, because I have 2 students, it's a whole feed. It's kind of like social media. It's just blowing up. So the posts get lost in the shuffle for me, but for his teacher sending it directly into the messages from her tonight, it helped me remember. And I was like, awesome. I always wanted to join. I want to be involved. I was PTA president at my son's last school. So this was really good for me to come in tonight to hear you all's initiatives and ideas. I think everything is phenomenal. And I'm just glad to be a part of tonight and to help the numbers grow. So thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That makes me so happy. And I just put you on the nomination, by the way. I hope I spelled your name right.
One quick question for her, Jean. I'm not sure if your son just started or if this is your first year, but have you noticed prior the meetings earlier in the year, we would put signs out? And if you did, were those helpful? We didn't do it for this meeting. If they were, then we can go back to doing that.
So for me, my baby is still virtual, so he won't be to the campus until the 31st.
Okay. Great.
So I haven't gotten caught up in the, picking up and dropping off. So that's why it was very imperative to have that class dojo connect, because that was the only way I was getting the info. And again, since his teacher was on it today, I saw it initially in the class dojo because it was a little slow today. So I was like, okay, great. And I set a reminder in my cell phone. But when she sent it in a direct message to all the parents, I was like, all right. So that definitely helped out a lot.
Great. Thank you.
No problem.
And I use that tool as a parent. I'm also a parent of a 7th grader, and Ms. Armstrong on here, she's one of my scholars teachers, and I'll just drop a link in there as a reminder. Hey, can you shoot this out to your parents on your contact? And she does it. And it's just a blurb, a picture, a number. Sometimes we don't have the link, but at least they'll see the picture where they can dial in. And I think that helped a lot, at least on that grade level. Like you said, your son is a lower grade and mine being 7th grade. At least those parents that have Armstrong, I know they'll get the message. So that helps a lot.
And I'm looking at.
Okay, and Arnita, you can carry on. Did you want to reach out to anyone else?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so the next person that I see up is Miss Cheryl Daniel.
Good evening, everyone. I was just getting ready to lower my hand because a raised hand didn't necessarily mean I had a comment, but good evening, everyone. I am a new parent. I have a 7th grader here at Accokeek. I have been involved with PTAs with other children and intend to re-engage here as well. So thank you for being organized and efficient, and I look forward to working with all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Daniel. Are you a current member?
No, ma'am, not yet. This is my first interaction with you all. But
okay, so if you are so inclined, please go to the member store and join. We like to say that membership has its privileges. It's hard because we are currently in this COVID environment, but we are truly looking to do things for our parents and our students to let them know that, again, being a member of the PTSA is a supportive process and it is a good idea. We have a program that we're looking to implement for our middle school students. I'm not sure if your student is a middle school student, but please make sure that you join and that if you have a middle school student, that person can join too. So thank you so much, ma'am. The next person, ma'am, that I see is Sarah and Michael Weller.
So, hello, thank you. I am not a member yet, and by I mean my husband and I, but we will be after tonight. We have a kindergartner at Accokeek Academy, so we're very, very new to this. Signs would not have helped us because our kid is a bus rider, so she comes on and off the bus and we're not there to pick her up, so we don't see the signs. We're not allowed at the school at the moment anyway, so signs wouldn't have helped us. It was the class dojo message that prompted me to come on tonight. It just happened to be a good night for me. I was available and I wanted to see what this was all about, and I appreciate all that you all are doing. I hold true to one very important statement in my life. It's one that my parents instilled in me, and that is if you don't if you don't raise your voice and if you don't give a voice in your opinions, then you can't complain when something goes wrong. So it's the same as voting. If you don't vote, then you can't complain when the government doesn't do what you want them to do. So I felt it was important to be heard and have a voice. And I just wanted to kind of see what this was all about before actually committing, but I'm happy to be here and to know you all. While I am new as a parent, I grew up in the Fort Washington area, so I am certainly not not new to Accokeek Academy, formerly Ferguson and Burroughs, and everything in between. So thank you all, and I look forward to many years together.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Weller. We appreciate your attendance. We appreciate your membership. And hopefully, as you become a member, you will look to hopefully volunteer, be a part of our committees, look at running for a particular office. The next person, ma'am, that I see up, the name is Thin Green.
Hi.
Hello.
I am a parent of a 4th grader. I was previously on the PTSA board as the, oh man, forgot the name.
You were
not charity, the, I'm sorry, the one that makes money.
Yeah, you were the fundraising chair.
The fundraiser chair.
I remember.
Yeah, fundraising chair. Yeah.
Okay. Come on back. Come on back.
I was thinking about coming back, but as communications,
Okay.
I see a lack in the social media aspect, and also the website. I do have experience in the website arena.
Okay.
I do have a degree in graphic design, but right now I'm in cybersecurity. But that also all depends on my schedule. But I am considering.
Well, we appreciate your considering, and please, by all means, let us know, send your information so we can connect you with our current communications chair. We definitely want to be out there as much as possible, and we want to touch as many people within the school and the community as possible. So thank you so much, Ms. Green. We appreciate your information.
Yeah, and consider joining the committee, if nothing else, to help out with that if if your time won't allow leading it. So
absolutely, absolutely. So, Madam President, the next person that I see is Warren G. Okay, so I'm gonna just say Warren G. That in and of itself, it gives me pause to think about Warren G. actually and Nate Dogg.
The name. That is the Warren G. Is that the SGA Warren G?
Right.
Yes,
is that the SGA Warren G?
Yes, ma'am.
Good All right.
So
Hi.
glad you're joining us. We're so glad to have you. We've never had, I can't recall ever having a student here.
Absolutely.
Up, at least in my time, I haven't. But anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. So proud of you and all that you're doing. And give us a few words, share with us, just talk with us.
Hi, I'm Warren Grant, the student council president of 7th grade Accokeek Academy. I am here because Ms. Armstrong invited me to attend this meeting, and I thought it would be a good idea and a good chance to help out the community in any way I can. So I thought I might be able to come here, figure out a way to help out.
Amazing, amazing representation. Thank you, Ms. Armstrong. And yes, we're glad to have you. Like I mentioned at the top of the meeting, we're looking forward to bringing you guys on board so you can start attending these meetings. Is that something you would be interested in, being a board member for the PTSA to represent the middle school level?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. Great manners, great scholars. Proud to say you're from Accokeek.
Absolutely.
Look at us.
Absolutely.
Look at our kids.
Absolutely. So wait a minute, Janine, before we go, so Warren, so you know your name, Warren G. Have you heard of Warren G? And so I'm all off topic, but you know, Warren
Yes,
G,
ma'am.
Nate Dogg, you've heard those people?
Yes, ma'am. You know, the funniest thing is,
Huh?
the funniest thing is, one of my best friends' name is Nathan. And every time we
Wow.
were together, they
Oh,
would
very
blast that song.
good.
And it was like, look, Nate Dogg and Warren G. It was so hilarious.
So
Warren G and
absolutely.
Nate.
So we're gonna have some Warren G and Nate Dogg meetings, and Miss Lisa and myself and Miss Lolita, we are going to make sure that you all that join the committee, that we're gonna have some fun. It's not just gonna be it is gonna be a little boring, and it is gonna be about making policy, but we're gonna make sure that you all have a good time in designing and making policy. And I'm gonna just let you know, I am definitely a Warren G and Nate Dogg fan.
Okay, Warren, I'm gonna get your, I believe Miss Armstrong was gonna put me in contact with your parents, as well as yourself, so that we can cross the line. We do have to follow a few rules here, and we would like to talk to your parents as well, to make sure we have permission, and just to bring them up to speed on what this is truly about and what we're doing with their amazing son. So I will get your information and be in touch with you and your parents. Okay.
Madam President, I don't see anybody else's hand up.
Yeah.
Hey, Janine, there was a question about how do you join a committee? So I just replied to everyone and said, you join a committee, contact the committee chair, and if everyone can list their email address in there so that they will know, or they can look on AAPTSA.org, but it would be good if everyone can, just say legislative chair or fundraising chair or treasurer or whoever, and put your email address there.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Did everyone get that? If you didn't, speak up, raise your hand. I don't want to rush anyone. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I don't see any notes, any questions or concerns, and I am ready to adjourn if we have no other items to discuss or questions. And again, even though the meeting adjourns, we're always here. Please email us. We want to hear from you. We have to hear from you. We're here for you. You have to know that. We do what we do for you and for our kids. And if we don't hear from you, we don't know what to do. We don't know how to do it. We don't know how to change it. We don't know how to fix it. So always know that our doors are open, and you can email everything to Lolita, all things to Lolita, but we're we're a board and we work together. So we will get with you. And we do want to hear from you on all levels.
Are there any questions from anyone about, what's going on right now, what's happening? We have a lot going on right now. So we just want to make sure that you all have a space and place to talk. We know a lot of information came home with the kids today. And so we just want to make sure that you guys are okay.
Hey, Arnita, I have one thing. Sorry, I forgot to mention. The board want to continue to stress at our last meeting, we mentioned the safety around the school, and we wanted to rehash it, and I forgot to mention it again during this meeting. For any of the parents that's not utilizing the bus transportation that do pick up and drop off. So we just wanted to remind that there is an active construction site going on right there at the school. So please, please, please continue to be careful, practice caution. At least I've witnessed several accidents there alone. I know trying to do the U-turn to get in line. So just please keep that in mind. And because it is an active construction site, not to block the road, please, please, please leave it open so that they can get in and out, and just remember safety and precautions. So that's all I have.
Yeah. Hey, I would like to add in too, we've been talking about membership and we've been sending out the link. So just for those that are on, that have joined while you're there, I pulled it up, and for Mr. Ennis, Ms. Daniel, Ms. Colin, and Ms. Davis, we got your membership. So appreciate that. Thanks for joining today.
Okay. Thank
Madam
you.
President, if I can have a minute. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We definitely appreciate you. We want you all to know that we have varying opportunities for you all to participate and be a part. I'm not sure if he is on the line, but Brian Woolfolk is a platinum sponsor of the PTSA for this 21-22 school year. So we appreciate Mr. Woolfolk. And we say to any of you parents, please, if you have a thought, a need, a want, please reach out and please join the PTSA. Please look to be sponsors of the PTSA. Please just engage and encourage your students and, just help to make this a very good experience. We know that it is COVID. We know that it is hard for us to do it right now, but as parents, as teachers, we have to make sure that our children know that even though COVID is going on, we still have the ability to teach. We still have the ability to engage. We still have the ability to empower. And so, Warren, thank you so much, dear, for being on tonight. And we will talk to you soon. And Madam President, thank you for the few moments.
You're welcome. Thank you. And with that said, I'll adjourn the meeting, and the board, can you remain behind a bit? And good night, everyone. Thanks again. Appreciate you. And have a good
Thanks for
night.
coming.
Good
Good
night, everyone.
See you on the
Warren,
soon.
Warren, we want you to stay on for a second too. Oh, he left.
No, he's here. Oh, he's there.